Hello my beautiful badgers, Messi Coda back again with another asset store review. This time it is the Mountain Environment Dynamic Nature Pack from Nature Manufacture, currently on a 50% off because it's week 6 of Unity's summer sale, which ends August 9th. Normally $75, this is down to $37.50, and it is HDRP, URP as well as built-in support. Sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you all in a second. Now you could be forgiven for thinking this is HDRP. Actually, this is built in. It's not even URP, but it looks beautiful. These are 100% scanned. They go out into the wilderness, take pictures of things and bring them back and turn them into amazing 3D art. And all of Nature Manufacture's assets share the same shaders. So if you're using all of his different packs from different assets, don't worry, you're not having to use multiple shaders. Also, we've got lovely little ants. Look at the ants crawling up that tree. Oh my word, they're looking beautiful. There's so many prefabs in this pack. You've got models, you've got particle effects, you've got the water that's from RAM, that's thrown in for free. That's a gift for you. You've got water effects as well. You've got 17 different bushes, 50 different rocks with LODs. Everything's got LODs on, thankfully. 43 different objects like cones, anthills, branches, logs. And you've got 2 different fishies. You've got 2 different types of swimming fishes that go around. 49 different grasses, 32 different mushrooms. Once again, you've got LODs on those. 18 objects like tree stumps and trunks, all those kind of stuff. You've got moss as well that you can be putting on the textures with the shaders on there. Talking about shaders, there's 60 different ground shaders in this pack and 4 different road textures. You've got 20 different particle effects, dust, waterfalls, falling rocks. You've got those beautiful clouds. Look at those clouds up in the sky. That's right, those are particle effects. The performance doesn't look too bad actually with these. And we've got 2 different HDRI textures for the sky, as well as 23 different trees in this pack. As I mentioned, it is HDRP, URP, and also built in as well for Unity. And it is beautiful. It really is. I was playing about this on the live stream, all the www.twitch.tv/themessycoda, and people were just going, "My gosh, it looks so beautiful," and it really does. So I'm going to be loading up HDRP as well to see if it looks this good in built-in. I wonder how good it's going to look in HDRP. Now, some people did mention that the water in RAM can be a little bit heavy on performance. I haven't experienced that myself, but if you're doing massive scenes, maybe it is. So you could throw in something like KWS, the crypto water system, if you really wanted. Well, I haven't seen a problem with RAM myself. I'm happy enough with this demo scene we're rushing through. My computer also, as I said, that is trying to import in the HDRP version as well. So every now and again I get a little bit of a stutter because I'm trying to multitask. As we're coming across here, you can see the foam on the water, that particle effect with the foamy water coming in there. It looks beautiful. It's very well done. Smoke and mirrors, my friends. Smoke and mirrors. Those little effects really make a difference. You could be throwing this into something like Gaia to be able to create your procedurally generated worlds, and there's a great video over on YouTube from Wizard's Code, member of the Discord and the community. He's made a video showing you how you can create biomes using Gaia and also using Nature Manufacture's assets. I'll put a link down below in the description. Send you over that way to Wizards. Say hi from Messi. If you are wanting to join the community, don't forget to click the link to the Discord as well. And as always with Nature Manufacture's pack, you can do a lot of customization when it comes to the shaders. Now, as you see, this rock over on the left, it's got the moss on there. Now we can turn all these kind of things on and off. If I pop over into the scene now, if I go and click onto this lovely big rock over here, you'll see that it's got something called like the snow settings, and here instead of snow it's got material which is this ground soil material. If I play about, let's go in a bit so we can see. If I play about with the power, it's going up and down. You can even play about with the tiling settings of those. Wow, massive. All the other settings they've got here as well we can play about with. Not just this one over here, you can see exactly the same kind of methods used, but with a different material. It has a drastically different effect. If we open up this one, go down, you can see it's using this pine needles texture, and it's identical process. And you can use snow actually if you wanted, and you've got snow on there. Beautiful water effects coming down here with the particle effects of the water and the spray that's coming up. Very beautiful pack, very realistic. This is built in. It's got HDRP as well. Looks beautiful. Let's pop into the scene where it shows us all of the different objects that we're getting in this pack, and then we'll pop over into HDRP to show you just how lovely it looks over there as well. Here we are in the overview scene. I'm going to start from this little corner here where we can see we've got some bushes and parts of the trees, some textures, and down here we can see we've got the fish, 2 different fish, and they're animating and they're static. Lovely little fish. We've got pine cones. Over here we've got some ants and their ant mounds as well. Scary, bring back memories. Different collection here of mushrooms. Some more beautiful than others. Some you'd stick onto a tree, some under a tree, some in the dark, deepest crevices of your mountain ranges. You've got fallen branches and broken branches as well, and the large branches and logs over here that have fallen down and been cut by the prefabs out in the forest, keeping them all safe and organized. More bushes and bushes over here, and you can see the lovely texture on those. Looking great, really are. Over there you would notice that you've got some falling rocks as well. That's a lovely rock particle effect falling down. Here's the textures of the pathways we're using here. And we've got some textures of the different grounds. We've got lots of different textures in this pack. Beautiful stuff. Why don't you spend some time to go through it all, really? Here's the rocks as they're coming down. Landslide! Oh, look at that! Oh my word! That looks beautiful. Look at that. There's so much in this pack. I just have to breeze through them all. Breeze through the trees as we're going around. In the previous video I did of nature manufacturers, some of the branches were floating and not connected with the leaves, but don't have any of these problems in this pack. They're all looking good. Well done. Much better. Go through, look at his wood. This is built in. Again, we can have a look at the HDRP one in a moment. Lovely big rocks. I'd get this just for the big rocks. Look at them. Always look on the lookout for good rocks. Good rock packs. That is photorealistic, isn't it? Well, you'd expect so with these 100% scanned objects. Beautiful. Some things you can do by hand, some things you just need to let nature do its magical work. Here, all these that you'd put down, some key places, put those down. Wow. Really did you get into there? Wondering how it's going to, you've got people walking on them, but you wouldn't really notice, would you? If you're going on them or not, when you're running around being chased by a wolf or something in your scene. More rocks and stones. The lod's a little bit aggressive on that one, like popping out there, but that's what they're there for. So when you're up into the detail, you've got fog and other effects, you don't really notice the lods kicking in. More rocks. Great collection of rocks. This is the rock pack. Well, it's a mountain, isn't it? You would expect there to be a lot of these kind of rocks. And here the shaders, as I showed you a moment ago, you can really modify these to your heart's content. Look at those. Really see how much you get in the pack when you start delving around with scenes like this, where they've just thrown everything together. Coming in 50% sale, it runs out. So if you want to be getting it until the 9th of August, you can get it for about $37. Otherwise, you're going to be running around at the $75 mark when it's at full price. Beautifully done, as you'd expect of nature manufacture. Looking great. HDRP, URP, and built in. Wow. If you're like me and playing with HDRP is not something you do frequently, then you'll be pleased to know that nature manufacture make this very easy. All you need to do is open up a project of your choice, either HDRP or URP, import in the Nature Manufacturer's Mountain Environment Dynamic Nature Pack, then double click on the package install for either HDRP or URP, and then it will put everything that you need. It's also got a readme, which much like myself, you will need to read and follow the steps, such as finding all of the diffusion profiles to make sure you don't have any weird colors and weird greens going on, and everything looks lovely. There's also some steps you want to go around, change the LOD bias and things like that, otherwise everything will be popping in quite aggressively. But once you've got it set up, it looks very beautiful. To be honest, I'm loving the built-in as much as the HDRP. But if you're doing a HDRP project and you want lots of things looking beautiful, well, this will fit straight right in there. Thankfully, Nature Manufacture has wonderfully high quality, 100% scanned real life objects, which means other asset publishers who are doing similar type of work and even mega scans, this works really well. Thankfully, you've got a sale at the moment, 50% off, so you can just get a huge bundle of these Nature Manufacture environments like you've got here, this beautiful mountain environment pack at 50% off, and it's great. Much cheaper than going over to Megascans and getting it from there, unless you're playing with Unreal, that is. In which case, well, they've got a slight advantage over Unity on that one. But never mind, here we are inside Unity playing about with this beautiful pack from Nature Manufacture. If you want to see more of these beautiful videos, well, don't forget to click on that big juicy red subscribe button down below. Tell all of your friends, random people on the street, that Messi's going to be fishing in this lovely river because Nature Manufacture gives us 2 different fish. So if you do click like it, if you do click it, fish it. Yes, if you do fish it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below, there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.